Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Banas, and if you're watching this, I'm assuming you have some interest in our weight loss programs. So I'm going to take a few minutes here and explain in detail the process of the weight loss programs and what makes our programs vastly different from all of the other programs out there, and why we have such success with our weight loss programs. Our programs would begin with a consultation, a one-on-one consultation with myself. This is an opportunity for us to decide where you feel like you need to be, where you've been in the past, maybe what type of diets you've tried in the past, what type of exercise programs you've tried in the past. I basically ask you for a list. What do you feel like you need the most help with? Is it accountability? Is it devising a nutrition program? Is it exercise? Whatever it be. We will discuss this in our consultation. We'll discuss your past medical history, any injuries you have, any pains you have. It's an opportunity for us to just sit down one-on-one and see if we are a good fit together and if we will be able to help you. If we feel like we can help you and we agree to take you on as a client, the next step would be a referral for some lab tests. Now what we're doing with the lab test is we're looking for some triglyceride levels, some cholesterol levels. We're also looking for a couple hormone markers. There's a couple hormones out there that typically decrease with age. And if these hormones are not in their optimal level, they may be on a normal level based on lab tests, but they also may not be in an optimal level. If they're not in their optimal level, then we'd recommend some various supplements to help get these hormones back to their optimal levels. If these hormones are not in their optimal levels, it could be very difficult to lose weight. However, this is not a supplement program. The lab test and the hormone evaluation is just one step of it. So after our consultation, if we agree to take you on as a client, we would send you out for lab tests. Based on your lab test, there might be specific supplements for you that may help you lose weight if these hormones are not in the optimal level. If they're already in the optimal level, then there's no reason to give you any type of supplements for that. So after the lab test, what we would do is we would set up another time to go over nutrition. We would give you our nutritional guidelines, and we would then have you keep a track or a food journal. If you're coming into our office 2 times a week or more, you could bring that nutrition journal in with you on a piece of paper or notepad. If you're coming in once a week or less, we would set you up with our online program, and you would be entering your nutrition daily online. As far as I know it right now, we're the only program that reviews your nutrition daily. That's very important. Nutrition is got to be a learning process, okay? Although we give you our nutritional guidelines, very rarely somebody just necessarily turn the switch and be able to follow those. And we also want you to discover why we want you to eat this way and why we want you to eat those foods. The problem with the prepackaged meal plans is that's fine as long as you're eating their prepackaged meals. If you're buying their meals and eating the way that they want you to eat with their product, you lose weight because it's just low calorie. But we live in the real world. So what happens when you go out to eat? What happens when you decide you're tired of those prepackaged meals? You have to know how to get around in the real world out there. And that's what we're going to teach you. And we teach you that over time. Okay? If we were constantly reinforcing you and trying to teach you how to make those dietary changes to lose weight. So you either enter it online on a daily basis, and I go online and review it and send you comments, or you bring it in on a daily or a few times a week if you're coming in. Now the next step we would do is set you up on our exercise program. Now our exercise program is custom to your specific needs and your abilities. We have people that come in here 2 times a week and exercise. Other people come in here 4 times a week and exercise. Other people exercise totally on their own. Okay, we could tailorize our exercise program to you. Do you have a home gym? Do you belong to a health club and want to exercise? Do you have no weights, no exercise equipment at home, and just want an exercise program you could do in yourselves? We could do that to you. All of our exercise programs are monitored by heart rate monitors. These monitors strap on your wrist, you wear a strap on your chest, and it records your heart rate during the whole activity. I will then prescribe specific heart rate zones for you to be in. Okay, and the heart rate zones depend on age, exercise level, fitness level. There's a few things that we determine to find your appropriate heart rate zones. All the exercise is recorded, so I can now say I want you to do 15 minutes of walking or 15 minutes in the treadmill or a bike at whatever specific heart rate I want you to be in, and you could go do that at home. Or you could do it at the gym. The heart rate monitors to record that, and then you could either email that to me over the internet, or more importantly, or a better scenario, is you coming in here and we download in the computer, and then I can see your exercise activity level, make any type of adjustments or modifications that we need to. Exercise is a part of the exercise program. I hate to say it, if you want to lose weight, you're going to have to do some form of exercise. But it doesn't involve working out for hours a day. There are ways to do this with not as much effort, but unfortunately exercise is part of it. Nutrition is a great deal part of it, so we're going to combine the two together. As far as the options of the different programs that we have, is we could tailor it to whatever your specific schedule. Like I said, some people come in here 2 to 4 days a week and do some of their exercise in here and then some on their own. The more supervised for the program, generally the more successful the program is. We also have other people that would just come in one time a week for their weekly weigh-ins and the consultations. They'll come in once a week, we download their heart rate information, we talk about their nutrition that I've been seeing on the internet on a daily basis. We make different adjustments on your nutrition, we make adjustments on your exercise, find out what type of situations you're having problems with. I'm acting as your coach. I'm there to help you, to advise you, to kind of keep you on track, to give you some ideas, to kind of steer you in the right direction. Some people come in just at one time for a consultation. They're already exercising a specific level, or they're doing nutrition at a level, or their diet, and they're pretty good with that, but they're stuck, they're plateaued, they're not getting where they feel like they need to be. So those people could come in, we could just sit down, review the heart rate, or not their heart rate data, we could review their exercise information, talk about what type of exercise they've been doing, talk about their nutrition. I ask you to bring in at least 1 week's of food journal for that consultation so we can get an idea, and then we can make different modifications or suggestions based on that. Again, we could fit this to fit pretty much anybody's schedule. There's always a way to do this, working in-site and over the internet. If you have any questions at all, review the website. I got a lot of information on the website. If you have any questions about the program, give me a call, drop me an email. If you want to schedule a consultation with me, just a one-on-one where you can sit down and talk a little bit more, just give me a phone call or drop me an email. We'll be happy to set that up for you. I'm very passionate about the exercise program or my weight loss program. I've been there. I used to weigh 270 pounds. I know what it's like. I know how frustrating it can be. I know you've tried numerous types of nutrition programs, products, supplements, a lot of false promises, a lot of gimmicks out there. I know how frustrating can it be. But then again, I do know what it feels like to be successful. I know you could do it. We do it every day in here. I've done it. I believe you could do it too.